can't ignore that. Yeah.
I'm just thinking of a comment you made earlier about don't underestimate the ego of a CEO.
There we go.
Usually, if you can find something that will create positive PR, we have a great CEO, so we don't need this, but I'm thinking of an example with water management on our campus that we probably missed an opportunity to create a lot of positive PR, but our soccer field, periodically the village would come to us and say, you need to cut back the watering of your soccer field because we need the water for fire safety. During the summer, every lawn and river forest is being watered, and we have our big sprinklers. And now we could have, that was necessary, and I think we're still seen as a very positive resource for the community, but how can you go from good to great? We invested about $60,000, took it off of the village domestic water system and reactivated a cistern and drilled a well so that we can use groundwater to do all of our irrigation in our soccer field. Now, the ability to come up with a project that could generate a lot of positive PR that you could then go to your CEO and say, you know, here's an investment, it has a payback, and let's really promote this and get some positive PR in the community or with our stakeholders would be one way to get those CEOs on board, and you've got to have some creative thinking from that next tier of let's get one project, and then that brings them on board that there are others.
Yep.
And then the CEO gets to go to a dinner and get an award.
Yeah.
Actually, it's interesting you say that because that has always been one of my major strategies, and that is to find important speaking opportunities for CEOs, because then they have to get up and talk the message, which means then they have to start understanding it. Then they have to walk the talk. And I had one CEO that came and didn't quite understand this stuff, and I got a speaking opportunity for him before the United Nations. So I was like, whoa, okay, that's great. And they got a lot of PR over it. He spent a lot of time, trying to get his message down right, understanding these concepts, and it was a big plus in terms of moving his support for that forward.
And so I think there are those opportunities. Right. It's just it may not be your first or second or third priority, but if it's your fourth priority and you can invest and get that positive PR and momentum, hopefully it then will get people on board to do your first, second, and third.
So there are ways of dealing with less supportive CEOs to help bring them along or to work with others in the organization. And in fact, I have a chapter, or a part of the book on what do you do if they slam the door in your face, and it's kind of a whole bunch of different strategies that one can use in responding, but these are two that are important. Okay. Maybe what we should do is you want to take about a 15-minute break right here, or 5-minute break, whatever you want, and just